Oh, it's you again, here to learn something new today, are we? Wonderful, because that's what I'm here for. Today we will be learning about a glenohumeral dislocation. A shoulder dislocation, also medically coined as a glenohumeral dislocation, is an instance where the glenohumeral, the ball and socket joint that helps us move our arm around and about, separates the humerus from the glenoid fossa of our scapula at our glenohumeral joint. In easier terms, it's when the shoulder dislocates and comes out of the shoulder socket. Some common signs and symptoms is pain. Obviously there is going to be pain, a bone dislocated, and if you expect there to not be pain, then you're very much wrong. The pain will increase when you try to move your arm whatsoever. Swelling, accompanied with possible bruising. Numbness may follow for a temporary period of time along with weakness. Overall, it's going to hurt to try and move the joint, so it's best to not do that as much as you can. In some cases, you might hear crepitus, which is the creaking sound a joint makes when it is trying to lock itself back in place but is unable to do so. Range of motion exercises to make sure that your patient can keep the shoulder mobile. It is best to make sure that they can still move their shoulder so that it doesn't become stiff and unusable. However, you should not encourage your patient to do this if there is a chance that it could bother their shoulder and put them in more pain. In general, things that are going to bother the shoulder or cause it any unnecessary stress should generally be avoided. Ice. Cryotherapy is a common method to reduce swelling and pain when it comes to an injury. It is good to use the ice pack for 20 minutes, but sometimes people will use it for up to 30 minutes. If your patient says that the pain is interrupting their sleep and waking them up at night, you should tell them to use the ice pack right before they go to bed. In some cases, people think heat is better than using an ice pack, but thermotherapy should never be an option if your patient's shoulder is swollen, as heat will not make the swelling go down like an ice pack will. When there is little to no swelling, you can let your patient know that it is okay to use thermotherapy to treat the pain. As always, after getting information from your patient about whether they are allergic to any types of medicine, you should recommend your patient common NSAIDs, determining on whether or not they are allergic to a certain medicine. A common medicine for them to take is acetaminophen. Now that you know how to treat your patient, it's time you get out of here and